Inyathi here, back again, and really planning a nice 4-day adventure up to the Nthakeni bush camp. And I must tell you, it's time for us to go and recharge in the African bush and take some time off just to enjoy nature and the peacefulness about it. The Nthakeni is perfectly situated for us. It's only 5 km from the Pafuri gate, and you know what? It's our perfect base to go explore the northern part of the Kruger Park, which we're dying to get back into. This camp is situated in a tribal trust area bordering the Kruger Park and Mukuya game reserves. The local population are mostly Shangans and vendors. This camp is nestled on the banks of the Matala River, which runs throughout the year. The nice thing, Nthakeni means caring for people. What more do we want? It's time to be surrounded by bush again. And the good thing about this, it's got a fully equipped kitchen, private toilet and showers. Man, are we looking forward to this camp and this adventure. The view from behind the campsite was so extraordinary. There was a massive baobab tree, and as you walk past that, you got this donkey boiler which warms the water, which we stoke every morning before you went back to the front. That just really finishes off that, when you look at this thing, it is so pleasing to the eye. After breakfast, rusks, coffee, we set off to go spend the day in the Kruger, going through the Pafuri gate, our favorite part of the park. Man, am I looking forward to this. One of the favorite parts of the park that we love going to is obviously the Pafuri area. So hence the visit to the north and the far north, and besides staying in, as we've all just said, one of the greatest camps, I think, just outside the park. We just couldn't wait to get into camp that morning. So if we really have to look at this, it's situated between the Limpopo and the Luvuva rivers in the northern sector of the Kruger Park, and it's an area of around about 24,000 hectares. So this is commonly known by the locals as the Makuleka. This is the area that is ancestral home of the Makuleka people and is the most diverse and most certainly the most scenic, attractive area, I believe, in the Kruger. This area is certainly the wildest and most remote part of the Kruger. But you know what, at best it offers great vegetation, the viewing is incredible, and the best birding, I believe, so far in the park. The region is filled with folklore of the early explorers and ancient civilizations. There's something that always comes to mind about an African sunset, and I'm going to refer to a quote that I once read. You can watch a sunset in Africa and believe you have witnessed the hand of God, with horizons that seem to stretch out forever, and a breathtaking kaleidoscope of colors emerge to kiss the sky. The African continent has some of the most magical skies. The dramatic wilderness, the changing landscape, and amazing wildlife only add to its magic and charm. Whether it's the natural light that shows in the background to an uncharted mountain, or a limitless ocean, the never-ending desert, the African sky never disappoints at sundown. There is nothing like sitting around the campfire with the best of friends having a potjie. And on this trip we are so fortunate to have the potjie king. Sean, when it comes to making a potjie, doesn't just know his oats. The problem is you can't stop eating. So Sean, thanks for spoiling us on this trip. the beste potjies. Every sunrise is a new page of the book of your life, so don't let it stay blank. So the new day motivated us to go for a hike. Sean, Vanessa, Anya, Devon, Annelie and little Mia, and off we went into the mountains. What an experience! Besides the flora, the fauna, the views, a little bit of physical exercise, tunnels, what an experience and what a day. So when we got back from this crazy walk, which was really, just one of those things, you got to stop, have a look at the baobabs, look at the scenery, just awesome. We actually went for a swim in the swimming pool, relaxing afternoon. What a great day. One of the things that I've been dying to do is a bit of a bucket list. And whenever we travel, baobabs have just got this thing. They intrigue you. And was to see the Segala baobab, which is the largest baobab in South Africa, and it's 1,200 years old. It's twice as big as many of the other trees that you see around that they say are big. This ancient tree is 22 meters high, 42 meters in circumference. This thing takes about 18 to 22 people to fully embrace this tree. The local vendor people actually call it Muri Kungulu, which means that tree roars, the sound the wind creates when the wind blows through the branches. So we actually got there, saw the tree. Just have a look at some of this awesome footage. Way home from the baobab, we stopped at one of the cooker shops to get some supplies for the last evening at Nthakeni. We got back to camp, sat around the fire to what must have been one of the most awesome moon river settings that I've ever experienced. It's when the bush goes quiet, you sit there and you seep it all in, knowing that tomorrow the journey home starts. We arrived home safe and sound. It was rather a pleasant journey. I hope you all enjoy the video and thank you for watching.